Hello, my A&P students. I hope you're starting off this semester on a good foot. You're watching the video lectures, you're paying close attention to whatever I focus on, right? Whatever I underline or talk about or write in the margins, because that's what's going to be on the test. All right, but this video is all about your abstract assignment. All right, so in the lecture part of the course, you have 4 lecture exams that are going to be worth 100 points each. And then you only have one assignment, which is this abstract assignment. So your lecture grade is going to be out of 450 points. 400 of those points are for the 4 exams at 100 points each. And then you only have this one assignment, which is called the abstract assignment. Okay, so what is it? Well, you can go into Blackboard anytime now, and on the left you'll see a little tab that says assignments, and now you'll see something there. When you download that document, the first 2 pages are instructions on how to do it, and then the last page is where I have assigned each one of you a topic or a chapter that we'll be covering this semester in A&P 2. This is just one of my sections. I have 3 sections, so this may not be your section. Don't worry, when you go onto your Blackboard page, you will see your I can't do this, it's like a mirror. You will see your name somewhere along there. So I have assigned each of you a chapter, and then each of you has a different due date. Okay, so the first thing to do is go on Blackboard, download the document, abstract assignment, so you'll see the instructions, and then scroll down all the way to find what topic you've been given and when your due date is. Some of the due dates are coming up. The first set of due dates is February 15th. More than a week to do it, plenty of time. Some of you aren't going to be handing in until later in the semester, maybe even April or May. Okay? All right, so what is it? So what I'm asking you to do is I'm asking you to find a peer-reviewed journal article on something that is related to your topic. It can be related just in a little bit, just in a little way, as long as it's related somehow. So you're going to search online. You can go to Hudson Valley Community College's webpage. You can click on library, and then you'll be able to search through different search engines to find peer-reviewed articles. I am going to post another video for those of you that might be interested, where I'm going to walk you through how to do that, how to go onto the website for the college, how to search through the library's website to look for journal articles. Okay? So it's important that your article is peer-reviewed. As long as you use the library's website, the way that I show you, as you search through journals, then any article you pull up from there will be peer-reviewed. What this means is it cannot be an article from Men's Health magazine that is not peer-reviewed, okay? All right, so what are you going to do? You're going to find a peer-reviewed article on anything that relates to your assigned chapter. You're going to read it, and then you're going to write me a summary. And then on your due date, you're going to hand in that summary, okay? So many things to help you with this. Many people find that the hardest part of this assignment is finding an article, because you want to find an article that is appropriate. I don't want this to be a 10, 15, 20 page term paper, okay? This is meant to be a shorter summary. I can't give you an exact length of how long your summary should be, because your summary length really depends on the length of your article. I'm thinking somewhere 2, 3, 4 pages for your summary. So you've got to find an appropriate article. Not only do you have to find an appropriate length article, because if you find an article that's 30 pages, that's going to be a lot to summarize, but you also have to find an appropriate level. You don't have to pick an article that is written at a really high level that is really complicated. Likewise, I don't want you to pick a 1-page article, because how are you going to write a 1-page summary if the article itself is only 1 page. So I recommend that you spend a good amount of time finding an article. It'll make the actual process of reading it, understanding it, and writing a summary much easier. All right? So take your time. When you are searching in the search engine on our library's website, you want to try and be specific. So for example, if you were given the heart chapter, if you just type in heart into the search engine bar, you're going to get a gazillion articles from all over the place. And you're going to be pretty much wasting so much time sifting through all of them. So try and be specific. In other words, think about something about that topic that may interest you. If you're given the heart, maybe you have an interest in EKGs. Maybe you have an interest in a certain population. So you might type something like heart diseases pediatrics or heart attacks in the elderly. Maybe you're interested in a certain procedure. So you could look at surgeries for myocardial infarction. Maybe you're interested in a certain rehabilitation technique. Just try and be specific so that when you type these things into the search engine, it's going to narrow down what you get. And it'll be many fewer articles to filter through. Because some of them are going to be like in another language. Some of them are going to be way over our heads, mine too. So take your time finding an appropriate article. If you have questions, I'm here. So you're going to find an appropriate article, you're going to read it, and you're going to type me up a summary. If your article was an actual study, maybe you include in your summary subheadings. So you have introduction. This study talked about diets based on people's blood types. Methods. You might summarize, this study gave a survey to 200 people. They did X, Y, and Z. Results. The results they found were. Not every article is going to have those subheadings, so you may not have the subheadings. In your summary, please use complete sentences. Okay, give me some paragraphs. Oh, let me just do that for 1 second. All right. I'm doing 2 things at once, so, okay. You're going to see in the instructions for the assignment that I'm asking you also to include in your summary your thoughts. There's no right or wrong answer for this, but just talk to me about what you thought about the article. Maybe you liked the article, maybe you didn't. Maybe you picked it because you knew someone that had this disease. Whatever. Just give me a couple sentences at least about what your thoughts were. Also in the instructions, I am asking you to give a citation for the article. It doesn't matter what style it is, APA, MLA, whatever, just so the information is there. The authors, the title, the journal, the edition, the year. Okay? Let me answer some questions that people usually ask. The structure, the format of your summary, I'm pretty lenient on. It doesn't matter if it's single-spaced or double-spaced. Please type it. Complete sentences. The length of your summary is going to vary. Like I said, it doesn't have to be 10 pages, but also, 1 page is probably too small. So just give me a decent summary. Here were the main points. Here's what they found. Here's how it relates to the chapter that I've been assigned. Here are my thoughts. Here's the citation. Okay. You will see there's a due date for everyone. Every due date is on a Monday. So you can do your abstract assignment early. In fact, I encourage it. If yours isn't due until April or May, why not get it done now? Then it's over with. But if you do it early, please hold on to it and hand it in to me on your assigned date or the day before. I'm asking you to do that because I've spread these out so it eases my grading load. So that way I can get the ones graded pretty quickly back to you. Okay? I think I have to sneeze. Hold on. Damn the winter. All right. I think I'm going to survive. Now, you'll see this on the assignment sheet. Your what you're going to hand in is your summary and either a copy of the article or a link to your article. All right, because I want to see both. Your assignment is due the date, it's due no later than the date that's on here. They're all Mondays. And in terms of the time that Monday that it's due, your abstract assignment is due no later than what our regularly scheduled time would be if we were meeting on campus. One of my sections out there meets at 5 p.m. So as long as you email it to me sometime before 5 p.m. My other two sections would regularly, if we were on campus, meet at 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. So just make sure that you email it to me by our regularly scheduled meeting time if we were meeting in person. But why not risk it? Email it to me the Sunday before. Email it to me 8 o'clock in the morning first thing. Okay, but if I receive it even 1 minute late, I will not accept it. All right? Okay, last thing I wanted to say is this is an opportunity for you to get some great points. Okay, 50 points. Most people that follow the instructions and include everything they're supposed to include and give a reasonably good summary get a 50 out of 50. And this is going to help your overall grade. So it's the equivalent of half of an exam grade. Okay, so this is meant to help you. It also is a good way for us to practice on how to search for articles and read peer-reviewed articles. And it's also a way, especially for me, to learn some cool stuff. All right, so read the assignment instructions, see what topic you've been given, watch the other video I'm going to post about how to search on Hudson Valley's webpage for peer-reviewed articles. If you have questions, ask me. All right, good luck, everyone.